Check, 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 check. There we go. As we recombobulate here, I do have, as Scott mentioned, email lists. The reason for the email list is that Facebook and Twitter and everything else, and your mom probably will not tell you when we are in town next. So please do sign up if you're not on the email list, or even if you think you are, but you don't know if I have your zip code associated with this area, because I'm trying to write you a lot less often and a lot more specifically. So, about such things as, for example, the new record that I'm working on. Woo! And some other new songs. This is for Scott Barkan, who comes without me from time to time, as he mentioned. And I'll start it over on the other side. If you are on the internet and you want to be on that list, you can find mine at mariancall.fanbridge.com. There's also a link on my website. Scott, where can they find your email list? Just on Scott Barkan Music? Skirt Birkin. That's the Swedish Chef version of Scott's website. Yeah, scottbarkanmusic.com. Yeah. All right. That's Barkan. All right. And this song is not by me, but it's a lovely song. I am on a lonely road and I am traveling, looking for something. What can it be? Oh, I hate you some, I hate you some, I love you some. Oh, I love you and I forget about me. I wanna be strong, I wanna laugh along, I wanna belong to the living. Alive, alive, I wanna get up and jive, I wanna wreck my stockings in some jukebox dive. Do you want to dance with me, baby? Do you wanna take a chance and maybe find some sweet romance with me, baby? Well, come on, come on, come on. All I really want our love to do is to bring out the best in me and you too. All I really want our loving to do is to bring out the best in me and in you. I wanna talk to you, wanna shampoo you, wanna renew you again and again. Applause, applause, life is our cause. When I think of your kisses, my mind seesaws. Do you see, do you see, do you see how you hurt me, baby? So I hurt you too, and we both get so blue, so blue. I am on a lonely road and I am traveling, looking for the key to set me free. Oh, the jealousy, the greed is the unraveling. It's the unraveling of the joy that could be good. I wanna have fun, I wanna shine like the sun. I wanna be the one that you wanna see. Wanna knit your sweater, wanna write you a letter, wanna make you feel better, wanna make you feel free. I wanna make you feel free. I wanna make you feel free. Thank you. Thank you. We had some great requests for this half. Let me make sure I got them all in mind. Let's do the Volvo song. My darling, there is something we must discuss. How with cell phone in hand you ran my Volvo through the special bus. And I am more a Volvo than any other kind of car. Reliable and safe and Scandinavian and square. Na 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 na. You bend in all the corners and you put out all the lights. So I wanna know, baby, how you propose to make things right. Na 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 na. And don't know, my darling, when you bounce that check. Why didn't you think the gaunt ram fees were gonna set yourself far back? And oh, my darling sugar pie, why'd you stay up all last night and put off your packing and eat too much and nearly go and miss your flight? Na 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 na. Say, you know, you'd be miserable after that little white lie. So why did you, 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 why, why? Really? You knew better. You know, you should not. You know what you should and should not. You know what you should and should not. Da 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 da. Shame on you, babe. Shame on you, babe. Always do know what you're gonna do, babe. You know what you should and should not. Maybe when you're older, maybe when you're sober, and you'll stop picking zeds and picking neds and picking fights. I know I'm far from perfect, baby. I know I'm hardly good. But we get so much further if you would do what you should do, darling. If seeing we're caring, what a different line we'd take. If knowing we're doing, what a different world we'd make. What we want, what we need, we very, very, very seldom do. I want a smaller waist. I want donuts too. Na 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 na. True, and we visit on each other, oh, the slings of self-defeat. And we cannot dodge the arrows of undisciplined retreat. I feel better if my love were not so timid and controlled. I'd sleep closer if I were not both so bony and so cold. We had a request for the Nerd Anthem because, of course, as you know, I am here for Comic-Con. Here for Comic-Con and you. And you. So, but Comic-Con, guys. So. Oh, Comic-Con, our guild, our tribe, our clan. Mutants, orcs, and droids from all across the land. Though commercialized and supersized and nowhere close to free. On aching feet, oh Comic-Con, we stand in line for thee. Zod, keep our con here by the sea. Oh, Comic-Con, we stand in line for thee. Oh, Comic-Con, we stand in line for thee. Sorry. That was an apology for Canadians. This song is called the Nerd Anthem. All the cool kids keep enthusiasm rationed, right down to the last explosive ounce. But I'd rather indulge my many my passions. Even if my squaritude is overly pronounced, perhaps I do not strike you as a geek. Without the horn-rimmed glasses and knee-high argyle socks, but nerdery is more than wardrobe deep. And I'm a nerd down in my heart, and that's where nerdhood rocks. I am better acquainted than a good girl ought to be with Aragorn and Yosef Bridge and Worf and Hal and Han. But you don't really know me, and my culture don't control me, so don't you pigeonhole me, 'cause my phaser's set to stun. Oh, I have been a nerd since long before I could have heard bookish girls should look and act a certain way. And I'll still be a geek after nobody thinks it's chic, 'cause I do not care what normal people say. 1, 2, 3, 4. My superpowers draining fun from parties. But if I am a misfit, then I'm in good company with Auden, Austin, Hawking, Galileo, and Van Gogh, and countless other weirdos whom you really ought to know. So still your expectations. I won't fix your PC unless I feel like it, and I don't mind being underrated or ignored. It's just the world is much too interesting to entertain ennui, so I won't ever play it cool, and I won't ever once be bored. No, I have been a nerd since long before anyone heard pale and scrawny was the latest fashion trend, 'cause we are not all that way. And I'll still be a geek after nobody thinks it's chic, 'cause I do not care what normal people say. Na 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 na, I have been a nerd since my first 5-syllable word. No TV series or movie changes that. And I'll still be a geek after I'm no longer a lucrative marketing demographic. I do not care whether Milan endorses Plaid. No, I have been a nerd since long before anyone heard pale and scrawny was the latest fashion trend. And I'll still be a geek after nobody thinks it's chic. You will find that I have nothing to defend. No, I don't need your approval in the end. Vera, we have had a request for Vera Flew the Coop, which I don't think we have done yet on this tour. Vera, this is a song about my very favorite gun. Yeah, if you're familiar with the series Firefly, then this is a sort of extraneous story from that universe about a folk hero named Vera, who is the kind of folk hero we all would look up to, I'm sure. She's a badass female outlaw from space, from the future. What could be better than that? Here we go. And every folk singer needs a murder ballad, so this is mine. Water. Vera flew the coop when she was only sub 16. She hopped the first and fastest train with some lousy libertine. He spun a pretty story and he stole away her youth, and everyone was shocked 'cause Vera only told the truth. Oh, her slip surprised them all 'cause Vera only told the truth. But Vera dumped that lying lout in the dust behind the train. He'd angled for a child, but he caught a heartless hurricane. He wasn't worth a bullet. She just pushed him off the side, and she thanked him for her freedom. She was eternally polite. Vera thanked him for his trouble, 'cause Vera was so perfectly polite. Polite. Sing la la lie, 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 lie. Oh, lie, 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 lie. Sing lie, 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 lie. Oh, 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 na, na, Vera ran with lawless men who trembled when she talked. She never flinched, never smiled, and her gun was always cocked. By 21 she terrorized the whole of the frontier, and they feared her fateful justice. They knew Vera was sincere. They all ran from Vera's posse, 'cause Vera was so perfectly sincere. Sincere. And Vera rode alone the whole of her ferocious life. She never met a man she didn't think deserved the knife. Not a one of them was worthy in her steady, steely eyes, 'cause they all fronted for their flaws, and Vera only sneered at lies. Vera found all men were liars, and Vera couldn't live with lies. La, da, 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 sing lie, 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 lie. Oh, lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Oh, 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 no, 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 oh, no. It was not till Vera's dying day that her hard heart met desire, 'cause the man who shot her through was the only man she could admire. That mortal wound awoke in her a fire no balm could soothe, and she said, I think I love you. And Vera only told the truth. Oh, as she died, she said, I love you. And Vera only told the truth. Thanks. Let's mellow out just a little bit. Let's play Highway 5. Highway 5. Which right here this week has not admittedly been my favorite highway for the last few days while I've been in Seattle proper, but it is the highway I know growing up all the way top to bottom. There's a lot more of it than just what's in the cities here. Road song. waking up again to take a drive down old familiar Highway 5, where every curve feels like a friend. I've traveled north and south since I was born, for family, friends, for love and war. I know this road from end to end. This is my coast, this is my home, from San Diego up to Nome. Haven't seen it all yet, but I will. And I want to memorize it, every inch. I want to remember where I've been. I bless these waves, I bless this wind, I bless this grace and all my sins. All my sins. I mean to take the side streets where I can. Maps and the cost of gas be damned. The miles are only miles for me. So I breeze through my familiar ports of call. Rice Hill, Ukiah, Kelso, all right where I know they're supposed to be. This is my coast, this is my home, from San Diego up to Nome. Haven't seen it all yet, but I will. And I want to memorize it, every inch. I want to remember where I've been. I bless these waves, this western wind, I bless this grace and all my sins. Oh. Looks to be a year of going touch, leaning on my coffee like a crutch, with shards of daydreams in my hands. And the hot springs, the cold creeks, lonely days, the long, long weeks will frame my jokes and permeate my plans. This is my coast, I want to remember where I've been. I bless these waves, I bless this wind, I bless, I bless, I bless, all my sins. Road'll grind you down, give it time. But there are those who don't much mind. Our corners start to curve until we shine. Traveling don't make me special, no. I am just one more lonely soul, trying hard to try hard to stay kind. This is my ghost, this is my home. Millions of miles my mind can't out. No one's seen it all. But I want to memorize it, every inch. I want to remember where I've been. I bless these waves, I bless this wind, this grace and This is my coast, this is my home, from San Diego up to Nome. Haven't seen it all yet, but I will. And I want to memorize it, every inch. I want to remember where I've been. I bless these waves, this wind, this grace, my sins. Oh. Scott Barkan. All right, we're coming to the end here. I'm sorry. We've been singing for a month. This is an appropriate song for this time of year. The song's called Equinox. And I love to sing this song. In Alaska, you should know, and some of you do know, equinox and solstice and weather and sun-related holidays are much more significant than they are down here. We get the daylight report along with the weather report on the radio. We get, they'll tell us what the temperature is, and then they'll tell us how many minutes we gained or lost since yesterday, which can be discouraging or encouraging depending on the time of year. So this is for a spring equinox song, and it's also important to note that in Alaska we don't have spring, actually. We have breakup instead. Ain't no spring about it. We have what's called breakup when the ice goes out, and it's messy and smelly and awful, and we don't like it, which is why it's appropriately named. It's coming on equinox, no revelations worth a mention. Just more light on the grime, just frost on my mind. Sorry. Let's start that one more time. It's coming on equinox, I found no balance for to speak of. Just salt on my shoes, just recycled blues. But I paid all my bills on time, I measure miracles per minute. I'm unlikely at best, I'm unlike all the rest. Funny to me still, how naturally it came to us, how easy we were we, how clear things were to me. Oh, let it snow, please, let it snow, I hope it snows. And maybe you, maybe you, maybe we, maybe she. I know I'll see you again after breakup, when all the stacks of slush are gone, when all the dirt is dry and warm. It could happen, oh, it could happen, and you can be you again after breakup. And we're gonna laugh and laugh and laugh, and I'll pick up the tab like nothing happened, 'cause nothing happened. Coming on equinox, no revelations worth a mention. Just more light on the grime, just frost on my mind. Your silence is broken now, but clarity's still hard to come by. You're unlikely to say, you're unlikely to stay. Funny to me still, how actually I don't much mind. I love the long dark nights, I came here to chase the ice. Oh, let it snow, please, let it snow, let it snow. Hey, hey, hey. Maybe you, maybe you, maybe we, maybe she. I know I'll see you again after breakup, when all the stacks of slush are gone, when all the dirt is dry and warm. It could happen, oh, it could happen, and you can be you again after breakup. And we're gonna laugh and laugh and laugh, and I'll pick up the tab like nothing happened, 'cause nothing happened. Ooh. Coming on equinox, lost my headlamp, lost my scraper in puddles of mud. My heart's like to flood, But waking up's easier now the clocks are set for sunlight. Just get me to June, I'll be over you soon. Funny to me still how factually the seasons change. No pain when the ice cracks. I'm gaining minutes back. Oh, I'm gaining minutes back. Yeah, maybe you, maybe you, maybe we may be. And now, boys and girls, it's time for something I have not done in a long time. It's time for zombies. You're ready already. This is perfect. It must be a late Thursday night. Yes, I know some of you on the East Coast on the internet who are still watching are zombies already, so you won't need to imagine very hard. But for the rest of you, this is a nice little song about zombie cheerleading camp. It's a theme song to a movie that I don't recommend you watch. But it does have my kick-ass, awesome punk theme song. And this, tonight, here, is our acoustic, unplugged version of the kick-ass punk theme song. Because I have to sing shows every night. I gotta go to Comic-Con, and then I gotta go home and go sing a bunch of shows, and then I'll go to Texas and sing a bunch of shows, and then go who knows where after that. So we're gonna do the folk, acoustic, unplugged, Iron and Wine cover. I'm covering my own song. So, can you picture zombie cheerleaders? At camp? Okay, good. And here we go. All right. Baby, you thought I was a goner, but you were dead wrong. Oh, 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 baby, I'm back, and I brought some friends along. Oh, 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 it's time to start running, boy, if you wanna live to learn what happens when you leave your baby behind to burn, burn, burn. You played with my heart, you messed with my head, you sunk in your teeth and you left me for dead. Back then I was weak, but now I got guts. So boy, you better run, 'cause here we come and nothing can stop us. Nothing can stop us now. Cheer, everybody cheer. Yeah, no one can break us, no one can take us down. Do not punch your neighbor, please. Just cheer. And no one can beat us, and nothing can keep us out. 'Cause boy, we're out for blood, we're out for blood, we're out for blood. We're out for blood, we're out for blood, we're out for blood. Everyone sing with me. We're out for blood. We're out for blood. We're out for blood. We're out for blood. That's right. We're out for blood. We're out for blood. We're out for blood. There is such a confused person in the bookshelves back there. Not you, behind you. Yeah. You guys are the most wonderful zombie cheerleaders a girl could ever hope to ask for. It's so nice to have you here. So, I hope you will take with you a little bit of bloodlust, a little bit of schadenfreude, a little bit of whatever helps you make it through the weekend with most of I-90 closed. Just trying to bring out the zombie in you. So, yeah. Whatever it is that you need to get out of your system right now, whether it has to do with traffic, whether it has to do with work, with home, with finances, whether it has to do with politics or what people say about politics on Facebook, whether it has to do with Facebook and their ever-evolving privacy or lack of privacy policy, whatever it is that you need to think of. A broken printer, which is to say every printer. Just bring it to mind now. We'll sing together, We're Out for Blood, and we will release it all into the ether. Because that's what it means to be a zombie, right? To not give a damn. Everybody out. We're out for blood. We're out for blood. We're out for blood. That's right. Sing like you mean it. We're out for blood. We're out for blood. We're out for blood. Let's sing, everyone. We're out for brains. We're out for brains. We're out for brains. If you could, please. Help me out. We're out for brains. We're out for brains. We're out for brains. At home on the internet, too. We're out for brains. We're out for brains. We're out for brains. This is especially helpful if you're at an internet cafe, okay? We're out for brains. We're out for brains. We're out for brains. We're out for blood. We're out for blood. We're out for blood. Doesn't that feel good? Baby, you thought I was a goner, but you were dead wrong. Thank you, guys. We better wrap it up. It's getting late. Thank you so much for being here. We have one last song by request. I think we hit almost every request, or at least a request per person who asked tonight, and that is great joy to me. I think we have 70 originals and like 20 cover songs now, and knowing all the words still, most of them anyway, is a miracle. Thank you, especially those of you who've been around for a long time, for sticking with me through all this. I hope you will enjoy what's coming up next. It's going to be good. One more time, there's a recommended cover tonight, if you're able. It's a free show, but if you're able, there's a pay-as-you-can recommended cover, $10 to $15, or pick up a CD. And if you're on the internet, you can find my tip jar on my website, mariancall.com. Just hit the purchase button on the sidebar, and there is a tip jar button that will pop up. You can PayPal, or you can Square it, or you can Bitcoin it, or you can anything it. But that's our full-time living. That's how we get by. And tonight is one of the nights that helps us keep surviving to go out and write more stuff to do this more for you. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here, Internet watchers. I am very, very appreciative that you have joined us. And this last song is called Hope. I wasn't going to tell Scott what it was. No. This last song is called Hope, and it's about moving on after the disaster, whatever disaster it is. There's enough songs about disasters, including in my own repertoire. This is about what happens next when the curtain doesn't fall and you don't get to close the book. You just have to figure out, all right, it's morning again, now what? First verse of this takes place at a hot springs known as Liard Hot Springs in way north BC, on the way up the Alcan. If you're ever driving the Alcan, you really must stop at Liard Hot Springs. It's worth a walk. And the second verse takes place in Anchorage over Christmas time. And the third verse takes place in an airplane somewhere over Manitoba in the middle of a fantastic lightning storm on the 4th of July with Aurora out the window beyond the lightning. It was ridiculous. It was not even fair. Oh, my God. Pulled to the edge of the road, I got out and and I walked hundreds of miles from a stoplight and rolling north. Nothing in mind but escaping the fallout so hot, and nothing to feel but the Labor Day sunshine so warm. I don't know how to move on, but September does, one day after the other, and if it's just a little darker every day, well, the leaves look happy falling, don't they, don't they? But my hope is not a light, it is not frail, it is the anchor, anchor. My hope is not slight, it's not the sail, it is the anchor. Oh, 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 oh. Friends formed a line over Christmas for coffee and ghosts, to nail down the tragedy's lesson, to swear and sigh. Oh, they're kind and they're real, but I'm a little relieved when they go, 'cause what they all wanna give me they can't, though I'm grateful they try. I don't know how to move on, but my body does. I'll find the rhythms that I walked in once. My hands make tea, my brow makes furrows, my ankles cross, my shoulders worry for one, and my lips say I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But my hope, it is not light, it is not frail, it is the anchor, anchor. My hope is not slight, it's not the sail, it is the anchor. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, na, na, na. Oh, oh, oh. I took my first flight home to you on the 4th of July, with lightning right above and fireworks below. Oh, something possessed the Midwestern summer sky. All thunder and sparklers, aurora and stars, and a red subarctic sunrise. My heart was in my eyes. I don't know how to move on, but this airplane does. You run real fast with your nose up and jump. It does the work if I just let it. I wonder if I've been struck by lightning yet. Have I been struck by lightning yet? Have I been struck by lightning yet? Have I been struck by lightning yet? 'Cause my hope is not a light, it is not frail, it is the anchor, anchor. My hope is not slight, it's not the sail, it is the anchor. Oh, 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 oh. Na, 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 na. Oh, oh. Na, na, na. guitar.
Thank you, Kevin. The sound of the live stream. And thank you guys all so much for coming tonight. I hope you will come back and hear music soon here or at any of the other awesome venues around the Seattle area. There are so many, and they need you to stay alive. So pick the ones you like and keep them alive. Go hear more music or see more art or do something cool for someone else soon, because that's what makes it worth it, going around the sun like we do. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful time. I'll see some of you this weekend and the rest of you later. Woo!